forgot about Teddy.
Welcome back.
It was like the devil himself had taken control of me. We mutinied, killed every soldier. And then Wyatt killed the general. And then he turned on me.
Are you sure that's how it was?
So it weren't soldiers they killed. That was the village that we saw Dolores have a flashback to as well. The one with the church.
No. No, I couldn't have.
Did. And you will again, but you're not ready. Not yet. Maybe in the next life. And if you like games so much, why don't you try one of ours?
Ow. Oh god, this is getting more confusing. So Teddy killed everyone in the village at the beginning, apparently. He was a sheriff and he turned on all the hosts. Was that because he was told to by Ford, possibly?
Oh boy.
Oh, so the host can't kill him. But
Okay.
I'm guessing a horse hasn't been given that code. If it sprints, it's gonna snap his neck. Take it off.
Okay, boy.
Hang on a minute, why am I telling him to take it off? Keep it on. Oh shit. I didn't think they'd kill him. I think there's still a lot to be revealed, like possibly if he is William.
Have you ever considered golf? Might be easier on your back.
I don't like interruptions, Charlotte.
He knows
You
that.
know that.
I don't like hiking through the park in cities. But there's a
So
delicate
he's a
matter
part
to
of the board.
discuss. Teresa Colin has died. Slipped down a crevasse attempting to secure our information. Ruled an accident.
That's why you're here. You want my vote to push Ford out.
I like for these things to be unanimous. After all, it was you who kept Ford in business all those years ago.
Good luck, Charlotte.
So he's a part of the board. If he had a vote and if Ford goes out. Does William run away? What the hell? Okay, maybe not. What the hell? That was either a hell of a party or Wyatt. Wasn't it Wyatt who cut off limbs?
You're awake?
William did it.
Good.
William's the man in black. He snapped.
You said this place was a game. Last night I finally understood how to play it.
Okay, Billy. Let's talk about this.
You don't call the shots anymore. I'm gonna go find Dolores. You're gonna help me.
That's the
Don't
knife.
call me Billy.
Isn't that the knife the man in black has as well? I could be reading too much into it. God damn! I think William is the man in black. Shit. I really like William.
We're talking to the same.
It's going to show the
imaginary
photo,
person.
isn't it?
Someone named Arnold.
Arnold. With
Due respect, sir, I'm not sure you've told me the entire truth about this situation.
Well, I did tell you the truth, Bernard. What we do here is complicated. For 3 years, we lived here in the park, refining the host before a single guest set foot inside. Myself, a team of engineers, and my partner.
Is he going to show it? So which timeline are we in here? She stumbled upon the rebuilt town for the new timelines. This is present day, and this is the world Ford has
Arnold
rebuilt.
built a version of their cognition in which the hosts heard their programming as an inner monologue. As a way to bootstrap consciousness. The host's malfunctions were colourful.
Now she's changed clothes. We're in a previous timeline. So she's back in those clothes. So this is present day. Or is it?
The human
Or is this
mind,
William
Bernard,
timeline?
is not
Oh, Ford.
Arnold and I made you in our image and cursed you to make the same human mistakes, and here we all are. Arnold came to believe the tragic ones worked best, that it made the hosts more convincing. I think it may have had more to do with his own sad story. When I built you, I gave you one as an homage of a kind.
Homage. Oh my god, it is, isn't it? It's William. It's Arnold's backstory.
I want to meet Arnold.
Look in the mirror.
Remember him.
Not possible.
I always thought you had my eyes. But it's not true. You have no one's eyes. But I have to let you go.
Dad, listen.
What is it, Charlie?
Open your eyes.
What?
Open your eyes. At last. Hello, my old friend.
My old friends.
Final touch.
It is, isn't it? It's a copy of Arnold.
No, that's far too perfunctory. He always used cleaning his glasses as a moment to collect himself, to think. Wouldn't be right to use his name. What about Bernard?
Bernard. Yes. But who am I?
That is a
Arnold.
very complex question. It's good to have you back. Finally.
Ah, finally
My God.
confirmed.
I'm
Arnold.
You came back. It's very good to see you, Dolores. I can't help you. Why is that, Dolores?
Because you're dead. Because you're just a memory. Because I killed you.
What? So Dolores. Oh my god. Oh shit. Don't tell me we get a William reveal in this episode too. Like a full on one.
Hello, Dolores.
It's gonna end there, innit?
To his temple.
No, don't get rid of Bernard.
Knowing that as soon as Dr. Ford left the room, he would put an end to this nightmare, once and for all.
Don't do this.
It's too late. I have a celebration to plan.
I hope he comes back. I really hope his character comes back. Balls. There we have it, season 1, episode 9, and that was just, that was a heartbreaking episode. It was an episode of reveals, and just all kinds of mind buggery. We had so much going on. First off, let's start at the end there. Bernard shot himself in the head after Ford commanded him. He narrated it to him, much like Maeve has been doing to the other hosts in the park, and I'm hoping that's not the last we see of Bernard, because of course he is a host, so he can be fixed and put back together, and I'm hoping he reappears. But I suppose that whole end scene was about Ford giving Bernard the chance to accept who he is and accept to being Ford's partner instead of working against him like Arnold did in the past. And it appears he just wouldn't. He wanted to set free the hosts that are conscious in the park, and that's what apparently Arnold was trying to do as well. All the hosts that were conscious, he wanted them to come out of the park and set them free in the world, because they were practically human. But yeah, it looks like Ford had control of that situation all along, and much like Ford has in this entire series, he just knows everything that's going on at all times, and I'm guessing that's why I suspect he has something to do with Maeve and what's going on with Maeve, because like all that nonsense couldn't be happening and he doesn't know. He must know. Of course, this episode we also learned that Bernard is Arnold, and like you lot kept telling me in the comments over and over, you had your theories, and that was one of the main ones, I think, that Bernard is Arnold, and you were absolutely right. Many of you pointed out to me about the missing portion in the photograph, and that's true. We saw the photo, we saw that he was in it, which is something I never picked up on, so congratulations to you. And yeah, it's not that much of a surprise if I'm honest, because we've talked about it in the comments section, and I had my own suspicions after last episode, especially with him going off at Arnold about at Bernard, sorry, about how he created him. So yeah, wasn't a big surprise, but I'm glad that has finally been revealed. We've learned more, and we also learned why Arnold was possibly killed, because he was killed, weren't it? I've just remembered Dolores killed him. We got that reveal as well. Holy crap, why did Dolores kill Arnold? Did Ford make Dolores kill Arnold, or did Dolores kill Arnold because he wouldn't let her out of the park? Because he did say he couldn't. I don't know. One thing I think also has been confirmed this episode is the two timeline theory. I know it's been going it's been confirmed more and more as we've gone on in the series, and there's been bigger clues and bigger clues, but I think this episode has completely just proven it, because we saw the point where she was shot in the stomach, and then we saw the gears inside her, and those were the old types of hosts, the ones that were more mechanical. And then we went back to present day, and she was in the woods on her own. So yeah, that's 100% confirmed now, I guess we can say. And it's interesting. I wonder if people who don't read up on theories and watch videos on some of the speculation, whether they picked up on the fact it was a two timeline theory. Because I'm thinking back, I'm trying to think if there was a point in the show where I would have picked up on it myself, because it was actually one of you lot that pointed out to me on the train where people went missing, and the fact there was a two timeline theory. So I'm thinking, whereabouts in the story would I have picked up on it on my own? And thinking back, I think it would have been, was it last episode? I think it was last episode when they were on the beach and William was helping that guy, and she went to the water, and then she looked over and William wasn't there, and then she came back. Maybe there was a point before that I would have noticed, but yeah, again, not a huge shock. I'm glad they're finally confirming it. I'm glad we're finally getting some confirmation of this, and I'm guessing they will stop it now, unless they stay with the two timeline stuff and tell more of the story of William, because judging by that bit at the end when he was with Logan, he's gone a bit crazy. He cut up all those robots in anger, and I actually said in the reaction, maybe that's why the Man in Black in the first episode of this series was so horrible to Dolores, why he hurt her, why he took her in the barn and raped her, because he wants to have vengeance against her, because she made him fall in love with her, and he thought it was real, but then Logan showed him that it wasn't real. She was a host, she was mechanical, it wasn't real, it was just a con. So he got really hurt by that. And like I say, in the camp the next day we saw he'd cut up all those robots, so he's obviously got something against the host now. And maybe that's what turned him into the Man in Black, that con that he was being loved. Who knows? There really wasn't much of Maeve this episode. Like I suggested that she would actually attack the people collecting her, she didn't. She actually went back to the Institute, and when she was with Bernard, she actually started to take control of him. She recognised he was a host somehow, I'm guessing she recognised some similarities between them both in the way like people she knows in Westworld were acting, so she knew he was a host, and she managed to control him. So maybe Bernard, if he comes back, now he's dead, R.I.P., maybe he will help Maeve going forward because she can now control Bernard. She also recruited Hector, or Puss in Boots as I like to know him, to try and get out of Westworld. It'd be interesting to see how that goes going forward, because obviously she's had Felix fix her code so she can't be controlled. So the only way I can see it going forward is she's now going to get Felix to change Hector's code, so he has control of himself and his emotions. But the problem is, whereas Maeve is a bit more sympathetic and like a nice person, Hector, he's all out for himself. So if his code gets changed and he becomes super intelligent and immune to pain and can't be stopped, then I can see things going really, really bad. I don't think Maeve should like get Felix to give him that sort of power. Maybe he should just try and she should keep him as a host, so he doesn't interfere with her plans, and she just use him as a tool to get out. But it seems as though she's in love with him, because every scene we see her with him, they're kissing or she's holding on to him. So I don't know, maybe something really bad's going to happen if she does get Felix to interfere with his code. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, it looks like she's getting out now, and bad times ahead. We also saw a bit more of Teddy this episode, and the fact that he wasn't with Wyatt when all the soldiers died. And in fact, it wasn't soldiers that died, it was just normal civilians, normal people going about their life in that little town. And Teddy was a sheriff, and he just went around and murdered someone for some reason. He just remembered it different. But why he went around and murdered everyone, I do not know. Maybe Ford put him up to it, maybe Arnold put him up to it, maybe he broke, maybe he started remembering stuff and he just went on a rampage and killed everyone. I really don't know why he would be the one that murdered everyone, because we know Dolores killed Arnold, but we don't know why. And Teddy killed everyone in the village, so maybe Teddy and Dolores were working together in that past life for some reason. If you've got any suggestions on that, again, just leave it down in the comments. I'd like to know what your thoughts are on what's happening with Teddy and why he killed everyone as the sheriff in that town, and why did Dolores kill Arnold? Because from what we had learnt previously, Dolores was actually working with Arnold, and we actually saw in previous scenes. Actually, yeah, I'd like to point that out. Someone in the comment sections did say to me, sorry I can't remember who it is, but you know who you are. You said to me that the scenes we were seeing between Dolores and Bernard when they were having a conversation was actually Dolores and Arnold, and it was in the past, and it wasn't in the timeline it was being shown. And you were absolutely correct. I was wondering about that, but I thought it was just she was being picked up at night time and she was having conversations with Bernard and then put back in the world. But you cleverly pointed out it wasn't. So again, nice spot, and thanks for letting me know. So that's it for the review, but I can't wait for next episode, and I really want to find out three things mainly. One, why did Dolores kill Arnold? 2, why did Teddy kill everyone in the village? Is it related to Dolores killing Arnold? And 3, is William the Man in Black? From that scene where he cut up everyone, I'm heavily swayed towards yes now, the way he was acting and the sort of vendetta he had in his eyes. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see, and I can't wait to find out. So before I go, I also want to say we're near the end of this season. We've got one more episode to go, the season finale, and I cannot wait. But that will be it. And I really wanted to do another TV series with you guys. What do you think I should watch? Because I was going to do Walking Dead, but again, I'd have to start from season 2. And if you're happy with that, I'll watch along, and I'll watch with you guys and you can see my reaction. Or I could do something more obscure. Maybe I've heard good things about American Horror Story. I don't know if that's any good. Maybe I could do that. I don't know. Put the suggestions in the comments section below. Let me know if there's something you want me to watch, and I'll let you know if I've seen it or not, because I have seen quite a lot of TV programs. Like, I'm actually up to season 2 of Black Sails, because I know that's a popular one. I haven't watched season 3 yet, so I could do season 3. I watched the first 2 seasons again of Vikings, and I've not carried on watching it, but I can carry on watching that again. The reason I stopped is because I think I was waiting for it to come out again, and then I got caught up in something else, another TV program, and eventually it's just built up, and I've still got to carry on watching it, so I could carry on with that if that's something you're interested in again. But yeah, like I say, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know your theories for this episode. Let me know your theories for next episode, and hopefully I'll catch you next week. And until then, bye bye.